Officers of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, the NDLEA, in Ondo State have intercepted a vehicle conveying over 3,000 kilograms of cannabis sativa, known as Indian hemp, along the Akure-Owo Highway. The state commander of the agency, Mohammed Sokoto, told newsmen in Akure, the state capital, that the substance was neatly concealed in 298 bags in a Mercedes-Benz truck with Lagos registration number MUS 270XH. Now, the NDLEA boss appeals to residents of Ondo State to be vigilant and report individuals who they suspect to be involved to the agency.
Has just been made by the officers of NDLEA Ondo State Command on a motorized patrol operation along Owo-Ogbese Road. An interception of a vehicle, Mercedes-Benz, that has been specially designed, which is popularly known as Parker, with the registration number MUS 270XA, has been intercepted with 3,278 kilograms of cannabis, neatly concealed in 298 bags. Now, this has been made possible with an intelligence report that has been given to the NDLEA, which has been effected. And it is on this light that I want to call on members of the public to always give us information that could lead and could be crystallized into intelligence that will lead to seizure and arrest like this.
Now to agriculture in the South. Once again, as part of measures to position farmers in Edo State for greater agricultural yields, the Edo State Governor, Adams Oshomole, has flagged off the Central Bank of Nigeria's Anchor Borrowers Program, one of the CBN's policy initiatives to pursue the creation of jobs, reduction in food imports, and diversification of the country's economy. Speaking during the flag-off of the 2 billion naira loan program in Benin City, Governor Oshomole said private sector involvement needs to be encouraged to create employment and wealth for people, especially those in the rural areas.
These are farmers from the 18 local government areas of Edo State gathered at the Magweo College ground. They are here to register for the Anchor Borrowers Program, a financing model put together by the Central Bank of Nigeria for smallholder farmers. From the registration point, they move into the hall where the Edo State Commissioner for Agriculture provides insight into how they can partake in the program.
The government enlisted two major banks, namely Bank of Agriculture and Sterling Bank, who are well experienced in this program, having participated in the program in Cannabis State to undertake the task of opening bank accounts for our registered farmers under this program. In the coming weeks, all registered farmers will undergo training in modern agricultural techniques and practices to ensure productivity.
Next, an official of the Apex Bank breaks down the roles of stakeholders in the Anchor Borrowers Program.
It's not all the amount of loan that you apply for that will be given to you in cash. Most of them, majority of them, will be paid to suppliers. Those who are going to give you seedlings, chemicals, fertilizers, herbicides, and so on.
Governor Adams Oshomole is present at the event. He sheds more light on the importance of the loan as a means of increasing the value chain of agriculture.
The promise of this project, which the Central Bank is going to provide the funding guaranteed by the state government, with the aid of Bank of Industry and one other commercial bank, is to go back to the basics. Have the benefit of modern approach to farming in a way that will give you greater yield, and a ready buyer of that yield who takes the product to process, so that we don't export the way we did before without adding value.
In the final analysis, the Anchor Borrowers Program, as conceived, is expected to increase the value of agriculture lending from 3.72% to about 7% within the first 5 years of its operation, create at least 1 million direct and indirect jobs in processing segments of the agriculture value chain, reduce Nigeria's imports bill on identified commodities, in addition to empowering at least 600,000 across the board.
Finally, activities lined up to mark the 29th anniversary of the creation of Akwa Ibom State have kicked off, with the state governor, Ondo, saying that his administration remains committed to its industrialization policy in spite of paucity of funds. The governor gave the assurance in the state capital, Uyo. He used the opportunity to speak on a wide variety of issues and explain most of his administration's policy initiatives and the progress recorded so far. The economy, unity amongst different ethnic groups, education and youth empowerment were given prominence. Akwa Ibom State was created on September the 23rd, 1987 by the Ibrahim Babangida regime.
We are operating on a very hard time, serious, paucity of funds. But even with that, we still try to make things happen as if there's government. And I'm sure if you check what is happening across the country, you will come back and then just appreciate God for what is happening in your own state. Because people just assume, things are somewhere. No, not at all. You have a governor who will never, it's like what I used to read those days in the Bible. He said, God will never withhold anything from us. You have a governor who will never, and I can never, see what is good and withhold from my people.
Akwa Ibom State Governor, Mr. Odom Emmanuel. And on that optimistic note from him, we'll end this edition of News Across Nigeria, where North, South, East, and West will tell you what's happening now across the country. From all of us here, thanks for watching, and see you next time.